you were maybe guilty of trying to make too many plays, or trying to make something when you could have had an easier option, that type of thing. Was that kind of the biggest thing you took away from reviewing the game?
Yeah, I'd say so. I mean, the two plays that instantly come to mind were the two interceptions, and both were, plays that I extended, rolling out to the right. And, I definitely had other options on the first play, mainly being just to run the ball and get the first down. But second play, I just got to learn how to manage it better.
Do you think, I feel like in the past you have, shown the ability to run when things break down. What's been different this year that you've been a little bit hesitant, you think?
I wouldn't say anything's really been different. First game, there wasn't a lot of scramble opportunities, I would say. And then, that one last week, I was just trying to make a play, and it was unfortunate how it turned out, but, I got to learn how to manage that.
What does it mean to you that a couple weeks now, Coach Miles named you the starter right away, kind of ending it before any speculation or anything like that?
Yeah, that means a lot to me. That's comforting for sure. I personally certainly feel like I'm still the starting quarterback for this team, and I feel like the guys still support me 100%. So it's definitely comforting to hear it from the head coach, but it's good.
Carter, after reviewing the tape a bit, what did you see on those fourth down calls that maybe you guys could have done better or approached in a different way to have more success in those situations?
I give credit to those guys. They gave us some good looks, and some of them were definitely different than what we saw on film. At the end of the day, regardless of what play we call, as players, we got to go out there. All 11 guys have to execute, and on some of those plays, it just wasn't there. So.
With Puka back, you kind of have your full complement of weapons with him, Khalil, the receivers outside. How do you feel like you can better try to distribute and make sure everybody's getting involved to be able to make more plays?
Yeah, I mean, it starts with a great week of practice. We're going out there today. We got a short week this week, playing on Friday, but just doing what we've been doing all fall camp and leading up to this moment. Just got to have a great week of practice and just get good reps.
How's the bounce back? Everybody was obviously pretty down Saturday. How's everybody responded since?
Yeah, I mean, yesterday was the last day we thought about it, so we reviewed it, went over the positives, definitely went over the negatives, and we flushed it. So we're now on to BC.
Short week kind of complicate things isn't the right term, but certainly changes things this week trying to get ready.
Yeah, it just today's essentially like a Tuesday, the way we look at it. So really just moves everything up one day. Yesterday was kind of a mix between our normal Sunday and Monday. So I don't think it will complicate anything, and we've done it before here. So.
Been a while since you played a Friday night game.
Yeah,
I'm guessing.
definitely.
It's a little weird. Is it strange to think it's kind of a high school field?
Yeah. We'll see what it's like game time, but it could be a little different.
Do you know much about BC? Yeah, have you watched much tape on them, and what kind of different looks might you see from them?
Yeah, I've watched a little bit. They're a physical team. They're a good football team. They definitely do some different stuff, but we're working on the game plan.
What are some different ways that you can get Puka kind of involved offensively?
I leave that up to the coaches for sure, and they definitely know ways to get him the ball and get him in space. He's a really talented player, and the rest of us have to do our job to help this offense.
Mm-hmm. Coach Miles mentioned this morning, he said that Coach Kenning's the one calling the plays. He gets input from other guys. What's that process like of getting plays into you, and how has that been going so far?
Yeah, so Coach Kenning's up in the booth, and he'll communicate it down. We have a coach that signals it from the sideline to the field, and we got a lot of coaches from different offensive backgrounds, so we definitely have a wide array of plays and kind of schemes that we can do. So it's definitely some good stuff that we have, but we got to go out there and execute better.
So it's being communicated to you on signals then?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then Coach Miles mentioned, I think in week 1, that a couple plays got miscommunicated. How did that kind of happen?
I don't really feel comfortable answering that, but just end of the day, we got to be better at communicating on stuff like that. That shouldn't happen one time a game, let alone 2 or 3. So.
Coach Miles mentioned this morning that he thinks RPOs are kind of the future of the game, and he's looking to integrate that more as the season goes on. You guys been practicing that at all? And I guess what are your thoughts on putting that in the offense?
Yeah, I mean, I personally love RPOs, so if that's the plan, that's cool. We've been working RPOs, dating back to the spring, and we definitely have them available. So we've been working on a lot of RPOs for a while now, but haven't necessarily showed too much in the games.
You mentioned a few minutes ago you guys have a pretty big array of offensive plays. What percentage of the playbook do you think you guys have shown? How much has kind of been held back from these first 2 games?
Not sure how much coach would want me to, answer that, but we got a lot of plays. So.
What do you like about those RPOs? You said you like running them.
Yeah, it's something I've been doing kind of for a while. We did it a little bit last year as a team. I personally didn't get to work it too much in the games, but no, I just feel comfortable with just the whole scheme behind it.
If I remember, your high school coach ran it, right?
Yeah,
Summer of Kansas when you first got here.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we did a decent amount of RPOs my senior year.
Did you lay a block this week? Seemed like you got a pretty good one there.
Yeah, I'm feeling it in my neck looking at you right now, but no, it's the quarterback's responsibility to block, some like backside players on some of those runs. So, I got to take care of that, and I saw on film that I could definitely help my teammates out by doing a better job blocking.